What's up, everybody? Producer Dan here with another Heisman Handicap, and today we're going to focus on one of the co-fourth favorites, Clemson quarterback DJ Uiagalelei, who, as you can see, is plus 3,000 to win the Heisman Trophy. He came into last year with a ton of hype. Who can forget his spectacular performance against Notre Dame in 2020 when Trevor Lawrence had COVID? He had 439 yards and 2 touchdowns in that game, but last year was a struggle. 54.7 completion percentage, 2,000 yards, 9 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, benched against Pitt. So he's got a lot to prove this year. And if things don't go well, there's a 5-star stud, Cade Klubnik, waiting in the wings at Clemson. I was hopeful that with Tony Elliott taking the Virginia job, they might try to do some new things on offense. But Dabo Swinney, promoted from within, Brandon Streeter, the passing game coordinator, became the offensive coordinator. Clemson's offense has always been about talent over scheme. So I'm a little worried that you're not going to see a whole lot new from Clemson this year, which makes me really skeptical about Uiagalelei's chances to win the Heisman. However, like I said, he's a really talented quarterback. The physical tools are there, and recruiting rankings generally don't miss, at least as far as talent is concerned. And he had the 6th highest recruiting ranking amongst college quarterbacks who are going to be playing this year. The only ones with higher recruiting scores were Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Caleb Williams, his teammate Cade Klubnik, and Quinn Ewers at Texas. So he's got a lot going for him. Also, this defense is going to be spectacular. Maybe not as good as Georgia's was last year, but they have potential to be historically great themselves. They have all 4 starting defensive linemen coming back, 3 of whom were top 10 recruits in their classes. Not on the defensive line, the entire class. They're going to be awesome. They're a 3-point favorite against Notre Dame, 7.5-point favorite against Miami, 10-point favorites against NC State and Wake Forest. So they're going to be favored in every game. And you give me an extremely talented quarterback who's on a team who's going to be favored in every game and have a shot to make it to the playoff. That's a guy who you have to keep an eye on as far as Heisman Trophy odds are concerned. But for me, I'm going to pass on this because he's just got to show so much more than he did last year. And with all of these quarterbacks at the top of the board likely to light up opponents with their stats, it's going to be very difficult for me to see DJ Uiagalelei having a chance to win the Heisman Trophy against those guys. But I don't fault anyone who wants to take a flyer on him there. And if you want to do that, go over to FanDuel Sportsbook, where right now new users can get $200 in free bets if you bet $5. Win or lose, you get those free bets. So go bet on the NBA Finals, go bet on the Stanley Cup, go bet on something else, and then use those free bets to play some Heisman bets. And if you want DJ Uiagalelei at plus 3,000, I don't fault you, but for me, that's going to be a pass.